all of it to say, I have learned so much of life through her. She was able to do that because Paul in 2 Timothy 4:6 says, for I'm ready, for I'm being poured out, okay. For I'm being poured out, for I'm being poured out like a drink offering, and the time of my departure is here. On being poured out, when something gets poured out, it touches things around her. Okay. Sister had many lives. To Uncle John, my brother, my sister, Auntie Baby, Mrs. Okon, and I, she was our motherly sister. She would comfort us when we face challenges, saying reassuringly, don't worry about it. We could also confide in her and count on her to tell our troubles to Mommy, our mom. What a relief I found in that as a young adult. I remember Sister Hannah's, Mrs. Kufuor's wedding dress. I was a teenager then. It was one of a kind. It was a gathered, multi-layered, 5-inch chiffon lace. And for anybody who sews, making a dress out of chiffon, gathered, there was volume and volumes of fabric. She meticulously layered each fabric until it made the wedding dress. Yes. Okay. So she did all of this to show us that, and show Sister Nana that I love you, my sister. I want you to feel strong, proud, pretty on your wedding day. She touched my life in many and powerful ways. I learned from her hard work. Waking up early morning to hem dresses, tie up the loose ends, do chores in the house. And in doing all of this, she had words of encouragement. Things like, the early bird catches the worm, and little drops of water make the mighty ocean. Then our efforts for helping her will be rewarded with a sumptuous breakfast with all the trimming. And I do that for my kids too. I want to let you know that. Okay. Sister had attention to detail that was especially evident in her profession as a dressmaker. Her dressmaking was haute couture. And I remember my sixth form dress. It was a plain dress, but she cut it in panels and made this chevron look on my dress. That was amazing. And I must say, an envy for many. In her personal life, Sister faced some challenges, but she personified grace under pressure and demonstrated how to accept life's difficulties without complaining. She had endurance and perseverance. Sister was organized and thoughtful in her actions. She lived the principle of waste not, want not. Her life experiences have been a great teacher for me. I did not know how much I had absorbed. I know that I'm where I am today only because the love of God, the love of my family, and the support of Sister Ohimbekwia, and the love that she instilled in me, which I have passed on, has sustained me. I remember on my wedding day, Sister insisted that I wear Chanel perfume, Chanel No. 5. And the next day, Sunday, that I should wear Balenciaga perfume. At that time, I didn't know the value of the perfume. It was completely lost on me. Later, I came to appreciate that on that special day, she wanted me to feel precious and loved. On the good side, Sister was a prayer warrior, and she prayed long, sometimes too long. I remember one time I was traveling with Francisca. So we were with her and she was praying. She prayed, and then we said, oh, if we don't hurry up, the plane will leave us. So now when the two of us are praying, and I go on, my sister Francisca would say, hey, where your man been during my last trip to Ghana, I made plans with sister. She was coming to see a project that I was working on. She was excited. Unfortunately, she fell and she said, oh, she went to a fellowship and she was dancing backwards. Or yes, and I'm sure. But even then, she wanted to come and she did. But we couldn't go to the beach as we had planned. To conclude, I'm reminded by, a song. And I'm imagining Sister saying, Ruth, don't worry about it. If we couldn't go to the beach, the shoreline here is something to behold. I'll read the words to the song that I wish I could sing. It goes, when alarmed by the fury of the restless sea, towering waves before you roll, at the end of doubt and terror is eternity. For death is swallowed up in victory. Just think about stepping on shore and finding it heavy, of touching a hand